and welcome to Wheels and Bits, and today we're going to take a look at the Pioneer SPH-DA250DAB. The difference predominantly between the SPH-DA250 and the 230. The 250 has Android Auto, while the 230 does not. We're going to take a look at some of the key features in this, and it's got the main features, got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's got the glass capacitive touchscreen like you would receive on your phones. You've got the Waze maps, Spotify, DAB, DAB+. You've got your LED illuminated screen. You've got your phone paired up onto two phones for music or audio streaming. 13-band graphic equalizer, high-powered USB with rapid charge, and it's got full HD screen. We're going to take a look at some of the features, and we're going to look at the back of the radio, and then we'll show you some of the features in the stereo. So here you'll see we've removed the unit from the box. You'll see you've got the surround trim, you've got the little cage for the unit, you've got the capacitive glass touchscreen, you've got instructions and guarantee, you've got the wiring harness with a power supply, you've got a USB extension cable, the removal keys, and the microphone for your Bluetooth. So we're just going to take a look now at the back of the stereo and show you some features. So here we're taking a look now at the rear of the stereo, and you'll see down in the bottom corner here you've got your USB connector, and you can use your USB extension cable. You've got the microphone, you've got the wired steering wheel remote, augs in, the little fuse, the SCART lead for the ISO loom. You've got the fan to keep the unit nice and cool, as these will heat up hot with the internal amplifiers. You've got your front, rear and sub. You've got your video in, which just also can be doubled up for your forward facing camera. So if you're not using it for video in, you can use it for forward camera. If you're using it for video in, you can have the two RCAs on your video in. The second yellow RCA is video out. The brown RCA in the top right hand corner is your rear view camera. Your two bottom connectors, the gold coloured one is your DAB antenna, and your bottom one in the bottom right hand corner is the antenna for ordinary standard analog radio. So now we're just going to plug it in and look at some of the key features. One of the things I will say on it, when you're using Apple products on the USB, only use a certified Apple Lightning cable. The Apple CarPlay will always work far superior with it comparison to on the cheaper cables. And also if your phone is dead and you're getting the charge into the phone quick, some of the cheaper cables can burn out either the phone chip, the cable itself, or the stereo. This is because it's not Apple certified, and we'll now just jump on into looking at some of the features. So here we're going to take a look at the unit now functioning. You'll see that we have it now on the Google Maps automatically set. We're going to just go into some of the features quickly here. So go into the settings on the stereo. You've got your favorites, which is none selected as is a new unit. You've got all your audio sources, your mixing, your beeps, input and output settings, your camera settings, all that on it. If we actually just turn around and go further into your illumination settings, your background and your themes, you can go into audio settings, just scroll down here on the right hand side to select through the options, back out of that by hitting X, up into the corner again. So you've got DAB, your ordinary radio, Bluetooth and Bluetooth audio streaming, a direct link to Spotify. The USB connector is great out here, as we've got the iPhone connected to it via the USB. And that's using an Apple 30-pin or the 8-pin lightning cable. Here you've got the option here to use the iPhone as the phone itself and internal phone memory, or you've got the Apple CarPlay mode. Once you go back into Apple CarPlay mode, straight away you can use some of the apps. If I go into this here, you'll see you've got some radio tuning apps. You've got TuneIn Radio. There is loads of different apps available for it, and they're constantly adding and updating. So the likes of TuneIn Radio, if you want to listen to like a radio station from France, just go into French. You can even go down regional, look in certain regions of France. You can listen to your local radio stations, and all functionality is on the stereo. Even something as much as calendars, if you want to see if it's their wedding anniversary or that from your wife and you're in trouble on the way home, you can check your calendar. If you've got it listed on it, it'll come up on it. All different smart wee features in the unit like that. Reversing camera and front camera as well, connectivity. You can watch video playback via the USB, and you can do video playback is on MP4 and MP5, and it's full HD screen. One of the things that probably doesn't come across very well in the video here is the actual glass capacitive touchscreen. Real smart, smooth, clear interface. It's got something like, I think, 6.95 inch touchscreen. One of the features that we people have said to us is some of the new cars coming out with 10-inch screens, but what we have found on it is my wife, on her new car, it's got a 10-inch touchscreen in it. When you actually connect the phone to it, it drops down to 6.5 inch, so this still is a larger display on the Android and Apple CarPlay functions. Loads of different stuff available on it. There's loads of new features all the time coming out from Apple. You could decide to update your phone one night and you turn around and plug it in the next day. All the features will have updated and changed, and they've added new features and took out things that they've tweaked with. Good piece of kit. Can pick this up for about, I think it's around about 350 sterling at the minute on the wheelsandbits.co.uk website. If you check the link below, you'll get the most up-to-date price and stock availability. These are massive demand in 2020, so they are, and very short supply. So if you check us out, we hope to help you. If in any way you have any questions or any problems, don't be afraid to give us a shout. Thanks for watching our video from the Wheels and Bits team. Hope you subscribe, press the bell button and like the video as we continue to try and do more reviews on the products.